The right time frame to use for your analysis when trading advanced MSNR should be the weekly and daily time frame. Those are the time frame you need when you want to get a very good and perfect analysis. You're on a weekly time frame. You see how the market respected the support. Now, this is another support here the market respected. If you watch your weekly time frame closely, you see that the market hardly disrespects the higher time frame, the weekly or the daily key levels. You see, this one was RBS. The market came back and used it here. You also observe that the market hardly disrespects the higher time frames, be it the support, resistance, QM, OCL. But if you were to do this on a lower time frame, because I observed that some people try to use advanced MSNR to get storyline, to get key levels on 5 minutes time frame. If you were to do all these things on 5 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time frame, you see that you'll be getting a lot of losses. These are the things people don't know. When you are trying to get, you say, okay, fine, this is my support here. The market looks bullish on 5 minutes. See how the market disrespected the support, disrespected this other support. This is because you are trying to get a storyline. You're trying to get your key levels on a lower time frame. You always experience a lot of losses. When you see people showing you advanced MSNR or MSNR on a lower time frame and they are making wins, don't believe them, because before they make that win on a lower time frame, they've already made a lot of losses. So when you see them posting a win on a lower time frame and they tell you they're trading advanced MSNR and you jump in also, you will get a lot of loss. So focus your attention on higher time frame. Now, we had a support here. Support was disrespected. You see that? Now we had a lot of support here, which was all disrespected before the market moved. So when you're trading on a lower time frame, you will get a lot of losses before you even get one win. So the best thing is for you to always focus on the higher time frame. Now I'll go to daily time frame to show you guys something. Now observe my higher time frame. You see how the market moves. The market have not even come back to test the OCLs. This other RBS here, there's a support here. And when the market tries to come back to this key level, the market will respect them as long as they are in line with the storyline. As long as they are in line with the current storyline, the market is going to respect it. We had this, the market left, came back. This was a bullish storyline. The market was in line with the storyline. What did the market do? The market respected this OCL. I call this one lap OCL. You will learn different types of OCL later. So you see the market came down here into this OCL. If this market was to pull back, retrace and give us entry, the market will give us what? An entry from this OCL. It will hardly disrespect this key level. The only time the market will disrespect this key level is if the market wants to change storyline, or this key level does not correspond with the current storyline anymore. That's the only time the market will disrespect this key level. And if you check closely, you also observe that when a key level aligns with the storyline, the market respects the key level. And this is why you see that I always focus my attention on weekly and daily. Then I get my trades from 1 hour and 4 hour. I don't go down more than that. Now this was a bullish storyline. The market came to this key level, respected it. This was a bullish storyline. The market came to this OCL. You see, respected it. You see that? Now that's to tell you that when your key level corresponds with the storyline, the market will respect any of the key level that is closest to the current market, the valid key level that is closest to the current market. If you were to go down to lower time frames to try to get these things, you'll be getting them wrong. Now this was a bearish storyline. You see, when the market came, what did the market do? Respected this key level. Look at this also. This was a bullish storyline. What did the market do? When it came back, it respected this OCL. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. This is a 5 minutes time frame. This was supposed to be a support, disrespected. This just supposed to be another nice support, disrespected. Now on weekly time frame, these areas won't be disrespected because of what? Because they are strong. Another support here disrespected on 5 minutes because these key levels, despite they are very strong on weekly and daily, on a lower time frame they are very weak. Always try to trade it on higher time frame. Yeah, sometimes you're going to win, but before you win on a lower time frame trading advanced MSNR, you've gotten a lot of losses. And when you've gotten a lot of losses, you might start thinking this strategy doesn't work, this concept doesn't work. No, it works. You're the one trying to analyze and trade the concept on a time frame that is very, very weak. Remember what I said, the storyline which you want to use to pick your trade must correspond with your current storyline. The only time your key level is not going to be respected is if the market is about to change storyline. When trading advanced MSNR, the storyline doesn't change every time. You won't see weekly change now and the next 2 hours weekly storyline changing again. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes time for weekly storyline to change. It takes time for daily storyline to change. Now, since the storyline does not change always 247, you can always pick your trade when the market gets to your key level and you end up in winning. When you're analyzing your trade, you're getting your trade from weekly and daily time frame. That's the only time you're able to get all those tight SL that you can be getting 1:50, 1:30, 1:40, because you're coming from a higher time frame narrative. When you're coming from a higher time frame narrative, it's very easy for you to spot those 1:50, 1:80. And for my subscribers and followers that are trading synthetic, I'll also show you how to use this on synthetic. This works like magic on synthetic. Okay, now I only trade 2 concepts in the market: advanced MSNR. I'm the founder of the 2 concepts, advanced MSNR and the Kang concept. Before you be able to trade the Kang concept, you must first understand advanced MSNR and have at least 1 month or 2 months experience on advanced MSNR before you can trade with the Kang concept. So like, share and subscribe so you always get notified when I drop new videos.